It's your time, it's his time, it's Band's time to shine, your time to shine too. Yes, you. I just dropped the podcast for you guys literally today. Well, this video, when you see this video, obviously it's gonna be a day later than, but a podcast has been uploaded. Where should I take her on the first date? On our first date, you feel me? Then I also got the vlog channel right here. Whew, magic. Got the vlog channel just uploaded for y'all. We about to go crazy over there. Like I said, the vlog channel gonna probably be bigger than Bam Time. Just the first channel is the brand. Other side of Bam is literally the other side. It's gonna be, I got shit in the notes dropping. Just know we getting real creative over there. But another reaction video on here. Feel me? We got Polo G, How to Kill a Rapper Career. I haven't heard too much of Polo G. You know, I was messing with that GOAT album he dropped, or was it a mixtape or album back in 2021, I think. And then I liked his Funk Flex freestyle. And then he got another song a couple songs that I fuck with, but I haven't really heard it. I haven't listened to him in a while. But let's see how they killed his career, or how to kill a rapper career. I don't know. Let's see what he did.
Years, Polo G has been doing everything needed to obliterate his image as a rapper. From telling fans to self-delete themselves for making fun of his music, to getting arrested and even throwing shade at the officers by claiming he has more money than them. It's crazy to think that a year ago today, he was on top of the world with a #1 Billboard hit, where he claimed to have been making $2,000 per minute. Yet recently, he announced that he will be retiring from making music after the release of his next album. And on a more serious note, he's also been arrested.
When they say that, bro, I honestly think they can be serious, but a lot of times it's just to keep you guessing. Because they know when they say that, we're going to be like, wait, for real? You know what I mean? And then when he drop a song 2 months later, it's like, oh, look. And then the song bubble is publicity. You know what I mean? Smart, though.
On charges stemming from kidnapping, robbery, and assault with a deadly weapon. What the hell happened to Polo G? And what events led him to seemingly jeopardize the career he worked so hard to build? Hi, I'm Luesta. I make weekly video documentaries of things I'm into. Today, we're diving into why Polo G might be his own worst enemy, and how this attitude might cost him his career.
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate hundreds of millions of dollars? It's actually...
But to really get it, we need to rewind back to see who Polo G was before fame took over. And maybe you too will understand why he wishes he could turn back time.
So what part of Chicago you from, Polo? Right here, man.
Taurus Tremonti Bartlett, aka Polo G, aka Lil Capital,
I never knew that was his
January
name.
6th, 1999, and began writing raps at the tender age of 9 years old. And before he would be performing on big stages and dropping Billboard charting hits, it was a struggle to get where he is today. He was raised in the Marshall Field Garden Apartments, which is near the infamous Cabrini Green projects located in the north side of Chicago. This area is widely known as one of the roughest housing projects in American history. He remembers going to school with an empty stomach and also hated seeing his parents struggle to make ends meet. However, he was willing to do whatever it took to make it out the hood.
As a young kid, my goals was always just to break the curse of poverty. At one point in time, I wanted to be a boxer, but I always had rap as a hobby.
He wrote his first song when he was just 9 years old and would practice rehearsing it all day long. He didn't want to play with no toys.
It seemed like all the people who make it in music, they've been doing that shit since a baby. Y'all notice that? It's only some that just started rapping on accident and then they just popped. I feel like it's either you've been doing it since you was a little kid, or the shit just happened. Like it happened on accident. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just... I never knew Polo G had any of these. Like I knew he was from Chicago and things like that, but I never knew none of the like the shit that's I haven't heard nothing with. I mean, I don't follow him or nothing like that, but you know, usually you don't even gotta follow people these days to hear what's going on. I literally be under a rock when it comes to certain shit, bro.
Or no games. He just wanted to stay inside and rap.
That his heart dropped when he's rolled down in the Glock's cock. They go pop, pop. Then his heart.
As a kid,
his voice was
he was so talented as a
hella
rapper
raspy.
that it's actually the reason he was able to avoid flunking out of high school, even though he often skipped classes and had a tough time with grades. His English teacher offered him a deal that he couldn't turn down. He said that if he just joined a local poetry contest, he would allow him to pass so he can graduate. He was really looking out for me because he knew.
Oh, so he graduated high school?
Polo G said. Even
That's
though
dope.
everyone, including his family, knew Polo G had a bright future in making music, there was one thing holding him back. which was of course the streets. As he approached his teenage years, Polo G got involved with a ton of gang activity. Many fans recall hearing Polo G repping the number 1300 in his music.
1300 block a bitch, I call my last cases.
Well, he reps this number because it represents the number of the gang Polo G is affiliated with, being that he was raised in Cabrini Green, which is the block of 1300. It was here where things seem to have taken a drastic turn in Polo G's life. But despite the fact that this area is said to be a haven for gang violence, Polo remembers his childhood being fun.
So, growing up on the north side, man, how was that like?
While he did enjoy being outside with family, friends, and other members of his gang, his involvement in the streets also led to a few experiences that left him traumatized. When he was 15 years old, for example, his close friend Gucci was killed in Chicago. To honor him, he changed his name from Mr. Do Too Much to Polo G.
The G stand for Gucci. That's for my friend who passed away.
Oh, that's
Wait, so his name was? I never knew. That's what I'm trying to, bro. I didn't know, bro. I never knew that was.
Oh, now I mean, can you talk about your friend Gucci that passed away and how that impacted you?
It's like that really like messed up my understanding. Like I ain't understand like how I'm only 15, my homie only 16 years old. And he, you feel me, died to gunfire. Like
You could hear that pain in his voice as he's saying that shit too. Like, you know, and that it make me think, because I remember Polo G said circumstances forced us to the streets. It wasn't optional. And I'm hearing that, now I've heard that from a lot of people, like a lot of artists from Chicago as well. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been on my drill era, listening to drill music, bro. I've been watching a lot of interviews, you know, when I have time. And I've been seeing that. I seen 600 Breezy talking about that, like, oh yeah, we was playing basketball, we was doing this, we was doing that. We just got into the streets because, you know, the dudes was trying to kill us over a girl or whatever. We knocked somebody's girlfriend, and then they come into the school dressed like kids, putting on uniforms, trying to come kill us and shit like that. You know, that's what he's saying. You know, this is all what I'm hearing. This is all speculation. But it's just, it seems certain ones were just bad from the start, or just was doing shit from the get-go. And then there's some that, you know, they got wrapped into it because of the environment they was in. Like he said, circumstances forced us to the streets. It wasn't optional, you know. But some of them don't want to get out of that.
You can see Polo G's face tighten up when asked about
Yeah,
this,
I just said
almost
that,
as if he was about to cry.
Yeah.
And to show more of how much he cared for his friend, he even once claimed that he tried to attempt to avenge Gucci's death.
I still want that point for Gucci, look, it's killer in his eye. My bad, I never scored for y'all, but at least a nigga tried.
Events like this led Polo G down a dark
Was that is that the song called 33? I never knew that, bro. That's what he was talking about.
path. He began taking drugs like ecstasy and Xanax to fight his depression.
Addicted to this ecstasy, I like how it feel. It's like I've been popping X ever since I tried a pill.
The pills helped me get through hard times. In the middle of all this, Polo G started moving away from his dream of becoming a rapper and was instead getting in trouble with the law. Even though he was still making some songs here and there, he just wasn't focused. Since he felt too broke for college, Polo G said he began selling drugs, hoping to finance his rap career.
I was chasing the whole rap thing. Everybody wasn't into that. Like my OG and my baby, they wasn't into that. So it was like I had to get the money myself and do it.
However, the street life Polo G was wrapped up in began to catch up to him when he was arrested for stealing cars and leading police on a high-speed chase at the age of 19. At this point, it seemed like everything was going horrible.
When he blow up? I thought he was
But
19
like
or
the
he was
legendary
20.
Tupac once said, if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. And after all the tough times, Polo G finally saw some hope ahead.
Beauty in the struggle.
Getting locked up may have been the greatest thing to happen to Polo G. After getting out on May 16th, 2018, he promised himself that he would never go back to jail and would chase his dream of becoming a rap superstar. But as we'll see later in this video, this promise didn't necessarily age well. And one could make the argument that he caps a lot, if you know what I mean. But jail.
Where did the
clearly
name
put
Cap a
mark on
Lot
Polo
come
G.
from,
Just
bro?
12 days after getting out, he released a remix of a song called Never Cared by another Chicago native, G Herbo. The song went stupid.
That was the first song I ever had to hit 1 million views.
The song's success prompted Polo to drop more songs, and fans were beginning to see a bright future in the young artist. But as Polo G continued to upload more videos, he started to realize that he didn't enjoy making these aggressive type songs, often referred to as drill music, which became popular among Chicago artists after Chief Keef's rise in 2010. Instead, he wanted to explore something that could truly convey the emotions from his difficult upbringing. So he began creating music that could be a voice for kids in Chicago like himself, whose stories often go unnoticed. This shift led him to adopt a more emotional and melodic style, which was first heard.
Bro, and here's the thing, and that's probably the toughest shit part about being a rapper. Cause Dirk did the same thing. Dirk, like, you got the drill music people, you got the drill artists, right? It's genres of music. You feel me? You got the drill artists, you got the dudes who try to sing, or the people who use auto-tune, and there's actually people who do you can hear it in their vocals, like Quando Rondo and them, Young Boy and them, like they actually do, especially Quando Rondo. That nigga knows how to sing and rap to a T. I watched the video where his grandma said he sung way before he rapped. He wanted to be a singer. But pretty much they change because it's like, bro, I don't want to keep doing drill music. Like I want to let these emotions out how I'm really feeling, like, and that's why I was fucking with Polo G. I was really like, I fucked with that because right now I'm at a time where I be listening to, I still listen to, like, you know, the melodic songs or whatever. Like I listen to all different genres of music, from Michael Jackson to the rappers, Chris Brown, or singers like Chris Brown, you know, rappers, Young Boy, even people from out here where I'm from, you know what I mean? But I just like to see people who can do different things in music, not just always on one thing. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I personally be fucking with dudes who can be on that. Like if they from the streets, they can do the drill shit, the gangster shit, whatever. But then they can also make a shit. That's personally what I like.
In songs like Finer Things, released in August of 2018.
Yeah, I know. You be posted up from Sunday to Saturday night.
Now, later we'll discuss how this shift was a double-edged sword. But for a song that
I didn't listen to, I mean, I heard Finer Things, but I wasn't too big of Finer
Things. It's pretty incredible, considering how rapidly it gained popularity. Following his success, he came out with another hit called Hollywood.
This shit let me share, shock and traumatized. It's hard to speak on what I'm feeling up inside.
After these songs were dropped, Polo G wanted to prove that he wasn't just a one-hit wonder like many other rappers blowing up at the time. So he teamed up with Lil TJ, who was also an up-and-coming artist from New York.
Lil TJ.
Together, they dropped Pop Out, which went crazy, peaking number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. The music video on YouTube gained over 300 million views at the time of this recording, and Polo G's talent earned him a record deal with Columbia Records. From there, he was just on a winning streak. He released his first project, Die a Legend, in 2019.
I hope that's not another record label that fucks rappers over. And I hope these rappers are starting to see that, you know, that's why the YouTube rappers is going crazy. You can't even clown a person who's a YouTube rapper because they control everything. They control everything, bro.
Further cementing his place in the industry, everything finally seemed to be falling into place for Polo G. He was dropping hit after hit, selling out venues, collaborating with other popular artists, and making more money than he ever had dreamt of. However, problems arose when he prepared for the release of his next album, The GOAT, the following year.
What happened? This is the one I listened to.
He might have made some choices that jeopardized his career and led him back to prison,
For
breaking
real?
the promise that he made to himself in the past.
Martin and Gina, y'all remember that one?
While the rest of the world was going through it in 2020, Polo G was at the
So listen, I can see that you've been checking out Digital Launchpad, which is our e-learning platform.
Have not been checking
top of
that
his
out.
game. He officially vowed to become sober from drugs after a
little too
life-threatening moment where he was hospitalized and
Whoa.
almost overdosed on Xanax pills.
God
This inspired him
damn.
to go even harder. After dropping major singles like Heartless and the much harder trap banger with Go Stupid, the whole world was waiting to see what he came up with.
Go Stupid was hard. I did listen to that.
The album had some huge tracks on it too, like Wishing on a Hero and Martin and Gina. A street
Martin and
serenade
Gina.
to his baby mama Crystal Bleeze, which he admitted was designed to trigger that female fan base. And this wouldn't be the only track he would write about her. Songs like
Bro, when you write a song about a girl that did you wrong, girl that was bogus towards you, or a girl that you might have dogged out, or just a girl that you crushed it on, whatever, I promise you that's, bro, and you just do it so, like, it's the thing, it's a way they do it though. Cause when you name drop in there, Like you might not say like, because if people don't know you was dealing with this specific, because sometimes you don't want to name drop depending on who you are. You don't want to give certain people blow, but some people don't care. You know what I mean? When you make a song about a girl, I promise, bruh, you gonna blow off that shit, bro.
So Real and Mrs. Cap-A-Lot are also about her, and yet she still cheated on him. But as I mentioned earlier,
that was oh, I remember that. I remember that. Oh shit. I remember that. I didn't know how because you know they make up shit every day. I didn't know if this was true or not. Did he? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he cheated first. I don't know what it is, but I do remember that. I ain't even gonna say nothing. We gonna skip past that. I ain't gonna, feel me?
she still cheated on him.
G cheated on him with a female. I would have been sick. But hey.
But as I mentioned earlier, Polo G shifted to a more melodic style before the GOAT, and the success of this sound became a mixed blessing. On one hand, he enjoyed newfound fame and a luxurious lifestyle, but on the other,
I didn't know that was true.
To inflate his ego significantly. This ego shift became evident on June 7th, 2021, when he got pulled over by the cops for overly tinted windows while returning back from a party. Unfortunately, what started as a minor traffic stop escalated, leading to his arrest on charges of battery on a police officer, criminal mischief, resisting arrest, and threatening a public servant. How the hell could this happen? Well, if we take a look at the footage of the arrest that surfaced shortly after, it really showed a different side of Polo G compared to the motivational character he portrayed in his music.
Oh, here you go about the broke and about the money. Oh my God. I'm just saying, you got $10,000 in your bank account right now. You got $10,000 in your...
Listen, Polo G, bro. I've talked about this. Like I'm not with the. If you watch the video, I'm not even with the police shit for real. Like I really don't, you know. But I'm gonna say this though. Like when something like this is happening, unless if you being even when you being wrongly pulled over, it's not the best move to just start talking about some money, bro. Because like I said, you probably do that in other aspects too. I gotta call shit for what it is. It's a reaction. I gotta call shit for what it is. Because now when somebody else call you out on something, I don't know the situation with this police. It looks like you just got pulled over. Because I heard police do be tripping off that the windows being too tinted or whatever. But now it's like there's nothing to do with money, bro. Now if you would have said you're a nerd, you're a school, like you do this, you pull people over, or you try to act all tough because you're a cop, I would have had no problem with that, because that's absolutely true. But this though, nah, Polo G, I don't know about that, bro.
It seems that Polo G didn't live up to the promise of never going back to prison. And shortly we'll discuss how he ended up there yet again. But his failure to stay out of trouble with the law wasn't the only thing he struggled to change. People also started to say that his music sounded extremely repetitive. Even though lots of people liked it, some thought that he needed to change things up because it felt like he was using the same style with emotional lyrics and piano-type beats all the time, saying things like Polo G fans forcing themselves to listen to the same piano beat, Polo G if pianos were never invented, as well as famously being dubbed as Piano G. At first, Polo G would play around with the meme, and didn't really seem like he cared that much. But soon enough, the opinions of his audience would begin to get under his skin a lot more. After releasing the mega hit Rap Star on the way to dropping his 2021 album Hall of Fame, Polo G should have been on cloud 9. Instead of being happy, it turns out that Polo had spent too long over-analyzing everything that fans were now trolling him about. To say that Polo is a little salty about this would be an understatement, but he initially tried his best to pretend to be chill about it.
I know you have a specific sound that you like, but are you ever like, all right, I'm gonna try to move out my zone?
Yeah, because let the internet tell it I'm Piano G, and all I do.
Nah, you let him know that bothered you. Cause listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. We all victim to it. Some a little worse than others. For instance, my subscribers, people in the comments tell me I paused the video too much or whatever, and there's some times where I might troll back and be like, I remember one time I said, this dude said like, I paused the video. He gave like a number. You paused the video 10 times. I said, nah, bro, it's like 12. Like, you know, I'll troll like that or some shit. But one thing you got to realize, they listening to your songs calling you Piano G. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you do love this piano shit. You do love that shit. I will say that. You do use a lot of that shit. But they listening to your songs. Feel me? They watching the video. It's a reaction channel. You get what I'm saying? If y'all wanted to, I'm the content. If you wanted to watch this video, you're gonna go watch it by yourself. You don't gotta watch it with the commentary. I'm the content. Feel me? I'm the one you clicked on it to watch the person react. There's 2 reaction channels out, well 3, that I watch consistently. When I watch DJ Ghost pauses the video 30,000 times a video, but I watch it for him. Because if I want to go watch that video he's reacting to, I'm gonna go watch it on my own. I'm not gonna go watch him react to that video. But you can't let him, like, you just gotta whatever. You know, it's a comment, but I understand it takes you to get to a certain like capacity, mental space to really not care about comments.
I'm like, come on. Like, of course I'm gonna revert back to what got me here.
Over time, Polo did the worst thing that he could possibly do. He let people know that it bothered him. With how the internet works, that's like telling a school bully that
I just said that shit, bro. You gotta troll about it. You gotta troll about it. If anything, you can't let him know it bothered you.
The bed and expect him not to bring it up. There's definitely an argument to be made that Polo G got more flack than he deserved. Although Hall of Fame wasn't his best record, and had some major misses like that collab with Nicki Minaj, it was still a solid project. But you know how
he did a song with Nicki?
Once something's popular and they can't play the gatekeeper anymore, some people will decide it's squash. This isn't an uncommon issue for a lot of rappers. The problem with Polo is that he takes everything so personal. Bro is supposed to be from the streets and was out here dissing a streamer like
Polo is so what is wrong with this Aiden, bro? Oh my god, bro. Paul, nah, he not wrong for responding to that, bro. You tripping, bro. Aiden Ross gotta stop that shit, bro. Like, Aiden Ross he be doing too much, bro. I understand, like, he be doing too much, bro.
Aiden Ross for being gay. He has also blown up at fans time and time again in a way that's only going to keep people poking at the bear. Going as far as to tell them to self-delete themselves. And that he would put their skinny cinnamon stick off the...
I ain't gonna lie, that album was hot garbage, though. The whole fucking... God damn! I'll have phone and put your skinny cinnamon stick off the Apple Jacks box for just $1 a day, looking ass in the blender. Get your fragile ass on.
Apple Jacks box for $1 in a blender, whatever that means. Let's not forget how he also once dissed someone's dead grandmother for calling him ugly. And no matter how many times he said he doesn't care, the fact that he even dignifies it with a response proved they got under his skin and triggered his insecurities. And when nothing else worked, he eventually opted for the lamest response in the book.
I made more than enough money. Trust PNOG, I made 30 million plus off that instrument.
I'm richer than you. Before then claiming he needs to limit the...
One thing I learned, you gotta limit the amount of feedback you take in from fans, because you drive yourself crazy trying to please them. Just do... Nah, that's... Bro, listen, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you was true... Because that song you did with... What was it? It was on your GOAT album. It was Annalie Chopper featured on it and somebody else. You know Polo G, that tall dark-skinned nigga that be rapping his ass off. Whatever that song was called. Little nigga that be rapping his ass off. Whatever. That song was hard. Like, you was rapping like, huh. So, if you were to always rap like that, they gonna find something to say about you rapping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna find something to say about everything you do. And you have to learn what to take as constructive criticism and what you just talking, you just hating. Because there's a difference. Damn,
the amount of feedback he takes from fans. The so-called critics are even affecting his creative process at this point.
I had a pretty good, reputation with just dropping good music. But I had that hovering over my head, like, oh, he only used the piano beat. Yeah. So coming into, Hall of Fame, my album after that, I ended up trying to be selective and picking beats that wasn't that. And I really veered away from my sound. I got away from my sound.
When he should have been celebrating, Polo has been sulking over hate, and it's only gotten worse to the point that he's not just considering throwing away his career, but maybe his life too. As I mentioned earlier in this video, the street life seemingly got to him as well.
Alright, babe, we have part 4 now. We kind of a long way, guys.
2022 is a down period for Polo, where he only dropped a few loosies and features. As usual, Polo let his feelings be known. Music-wise, I post to be churned this year, especially this summer. I feel like I let my fans down, being inconsistent. this shit be so weak? It seemed like Polo was getting back on track this year when his next album, Hood Poet, was announced, and with barely holding on, racking up millions of views and streams in days. It's clear that he's still got it. But it looks like Polo is going to reject hip-hop before it can reject him, as he turned to Twitter to reveal some statements that took his fanbase by surprise.
What?
This rap shit got so lame and watered down, it ain't no fun in it no more. Honestly, after my Hood Poet album, I'm considering retiring from music.
What made him say that?
Retirement at the age of just 24 years old. It seems like Polo might have taken all the fun out of rapping himself by giving into the criticism. And when you're creating without passion and aiming to live up to expectations, how can you ever expect to be fulfilled? At this point, it's clear that Cap-A-Lot hated being famous, or at least the scrutiny that comes with it.
We attained so much success, there's a lot of hate that comes with that. Like, I got my fans that could appreciate where I come from, how hard I work, feel me, the shit that I do, but then you got the people who hate where they gonna always have something negative.
And we always pay attention to the people who have some negative to say. I think everybody does that to a fault, but some people got it really bad, bro. Some people got it bad, like really, really bad.
You just gotta learn how to be able to embrace the hate and, you feel me, everybody who really supporting you.
If Polo actually meant any of what he said there, he might.
But here's the thing, though. You said it backwards. You're supposed to say what you're supposed to say. Embrace the hate after looking at the people that not hating. That's the thing. We give energy to the people that make the bad comment. If you go on a celebrity page right now, I promise you, they're commenting back to a motherfucker that's talking shit. But the person that's, hey, bro, I've been fucking with you since yada yada. This day, that day, you feel me? Woo, woo, woo. The comments not liked. No, they don't respond back to the comment, nothing. But they comment back to the person talking.
Might have been in a very different headscape when it comes to rap. Unsurprisingly, he's now getting hella love after teasing retirement. So maybe leaving
I said that in the video. It's gonna get people talking.
He obviously craves. But seriously, what will he do on the other side that'll make him happier than music once did? When Jay-Z retired, for example, he had being president of Def Jam, Rockaware, the SC collab with Reebok, and sleeping with Beyonce to keep himself busy. And yet he still came back to rap. So unless he got some kind of stock portfolio we don't know about, Polo doesn't have anything going for him other than music itself.
Hopefully he saved a lot of money.
He launched the ODA label that we never hear anything about. And it seems like Scory and Cien and Mike are the only artists signed that
he raps, so
and they're both Polo G clones.
Songs are generating views every day, so he's still gonna be getting paid.
Trench Baby. It's been reported that Trench Baby was involved in a robbery during a video shoot at Polo G's home. This led to a raid of his $4.9 million mansion in California, and when they originally came to arrest his little bro, they found an illegal short barrel rifle and took Polo in too. They really out here in Cali with enough guns to arm a cartel. Initially, he was released without incident, but after police conducted their investigation, Polo and Trench were hauled back in on kidnapping, robbery, and assault charges stemming back to an incident in April. He obviously posted the 100-gram bail with ease, but Polo should be a million miles removed from this stuff by now. For most rappers, the whole point from moving out of their hometown is to escape that kind of lifestyle. Without going into detail, academics recently suggested that Polo G is letting that life creep back in and is getting in over his head.
Polo G, you're a rapper. You're in an industry where everybody talks. Everybody knows what goes on. You're not in the streets anymore, neither your family. The LAPD raiding your house. It's bad press. It made you look horrible. By the way, I will tell you this. Polo G, you gotta tighten up. Because if you have the feds kicking you down your door to execute search warrants, they're not trying to lock up Hanger on number 5. Guy we don't care about number 3. They want you.
If Polo G is truly a hood poet, then he needs to use his music to uplift others and himself. Instead, he played it safe musically to the point that he is uninspired, while acting reckless in his real life in a way that could land him in the slammer. This is crazy to me on so many levels. Rather than taking it on himself to make rap less watered down, he plays the victim and acts like he doesn't have the power to change that through releasing the material he wants to make. Sure, he's rich enough that he doesn't have to step out of his comfort zone, but wouldn't taking that chance mean that when it's really time for him to walk away from rap, he can say that he
Bro, who be editing y'all videos, bro? God damn,
this
is
legit. And listen to it damn near every day. But he's basically made the same project several times now.
Damn.
And what does the messaging he's giving out do for his fans, other than keep him in his position?
I hope Polo G watches this video, but then I hope he doesn't
that
watch
he
this
really
video because he
As
take
for the new
everything.
charges, academics is right. Polo needs to start moving smarter. If anything, this should be a wake-up call that he isn't just some underground
No
rapper.
weird shit, bro. Drez was clean. I'm not even a fan of Drez, but he looked like he keep his dreads up to date, like up to par.
Probably on the way. Most people would kill to be in his position, so it would be a damn shame if he throws it all away. Let's hope he realizes it before it's too late. But let me know what you guys think is next for Polo G. Until then, I'm gonna be working on
Polo G, hope you. I don't know how old this video is. Hopefully you gotten better by now. Hopefully everything is all good. Y'all make sure to. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Bam time.